I keep getting asked for them, so let me share a few football tips with you for this weekend. Now let me say, this is going to be an experiment just to see if I'm getting the likes, getting the subscribers, getting the feedback that's positive. So the first tip's going to be, on Saturday in the Dutch Eredivisie, Almere City are playing host to Heerenveen. Now Almere, they're playing quite reasonable football. They're not doing bad. They're exceeding most pundits' expectations. But the thing is, Heerenveen, Robin van der Persie's team, are starting to come really good. In the last round, they beat top of the league PSV, and there was no luck involved. It was 1-0. Nicolescu got the winning goal. Right, it might have came late in the game, but it was on the back of them getting 5-3 shots on target. Now, the XG from that game suggests that they should have won. It was only a marginal difference, but, fantastic result against a very good team. Before that, they beat Wilhelm away. That was their first away win of the season. But this team is set up for away games. Now, the thing is with the Super Friesens, right, even though they've only won that one away game, like I mentioned, is they are really set up for playing on the road. They've got a great counter-attack, and playing a team like this on the back of an high confidence boost should be relatively straightforward. Odds of 2.32, very reasonable. Our second tip is going to be in the English Premier League match between West Ham and Brighton. Now, let me tell you something what separates professional gamblers to amateurs. Amateurs, they just look at recent form and they take it literally. Now, I'm just putting this to you because we know that the Seagulls, Brighton, haven't been playing particularly well of late. However, they've got the stronger team, they're higher in the division, and not only that, they've took more points on the road than the host at home. The thing with the Amas is they did win last week, but you shouldn't take it too serious, right? They've got to produce this week in, week out before we can say they have become consistent. For us, this is a short journey up the road, and you can get Brighton in the draw no bet market at decent odds of 1.8 to 1. We find that relatively good, so if you want that bet, you know what to do. This next bet is for you guys that like to play the unders overs. Now we're going to go to the English Championship for this, and it's the match between Sheffield Wednesday and Stoke City. Now, traditionally speaking, the Championship has fewer goals, and also we do find ourselves mainly betting unders. But in this instance, we're going to be betting over 2.5 goals, and let me tell you why. Stoke City, since the new manager came in, has changed their style, right? They're being a lot more aggressive. They see that their strength is in attack. Even though the results haven't been good, they are going all out. And that will make it easier for, the Owls to pick them off. But with the weather conditions in their favour, and this being a midday sort of kick-off, an early kick-off, then we're sort of expecting that the goals are going to go over. And you can get odds of 2.05, which we find quite positive, right? We've taken a little bit higher, but 2.05 is still relatively good, so if you want that, get on. As is traditional, we want to save the best bet for last. Now this match is taking place on Sunday, and it's in the Spanish La Liga, and it's the match between Las Palmas and Espanyol. Now we're going to get with the home team, Las Palmas. We find the odds perfectly acceptable. Now the thing is with Las Palmas, right, they changed their managers, and since Diego Martinez came in, they actually won 7 from 10 of their competitive matches. For this game, they're going to get Alex Suarez back and Fabio Silva back from yellow card suspensions in the last game. They drew that in Real Sociedad, which was an excellent result. But more importantly, they beaten recently the top of the table, Barcelona. If you remember that game, there were odds of 25 to 1. There was no luck involved. They really played a clever game. So, don't underestimate this team, and especially when they're playing at home. Now, as far as Espanyol go, they've taken 1 point on the road. Now, that doesn't really sort of put us off, but what sort of puts us off is the way they played the football. We think that Las Palmas will basically just grind them out. They've got this sort of power from the middle field, and they really know how to press hard. And Espanyol, that's when they really start to struggle. So, the thing is, right, the visitors, they were promoted at the beginning of the season. They're in 18th place in the league, and they do look susceptible to actually a good team like Las Palmas. Odds of 1.91, absolutely fantastic. This is the best bet for us of the whole weekend. So I've shared 4 of our picks with you, right? If you do like this, you better make sure that you give it a like and you subscribe to the channel, because otherwise I won't be adding many more, right? This is a time burden for me. So, please appreciate it and show the love in the comments section. And and hopefully, we can add a few more over the coming weeks. That's it for now. See you in the next one soon. Bye-bye.